you guys want to have your cameras off, I don't mind. But if you want to have your cameras off, and I'm gonna allow some time at the end of the presentation so you guys can ask any question that you might have. I want everybody to be very clear before Monday. Um, we all know what to do and where to be on Monday or Tuesday. So again, my name is Ana Pasarela. I am the director of family and community engagement for Alvin ISD, and I'm very proud to say that I created this program in 2017. I am a former preschool teacher, so when I started my career as a educator, I started being a pre-K teacher. Later, I moved into kindergarten and then second grade, and ended my teaching part of my educational career with being a gifted and talented specialist for one of the schools in the district. I have been with Alvin ISD since 2007, so this is my 16th year with the district. And I created this program because when I was teaching pre-K, I realized how important it is to make sure that the kids have that exposure early when they are 3 or 4 year old to the basics of you know letter recognition, sound recognition, high frequency words that we work so much in the classroom, and those pre-reading skills that sometimes if they don't come to pre-K, they don't have. So they come to us in kindergarten and they are starting from ground zero. Some of the parents can be accepted, the kids can be accepted for the pre-K program in a public school district, but not everybody is accepted. You have to be either coming from a military family, low socioeconomic, or English as a second language. Other than that, your kid cannot be in a pre-K classroom. Some parents can afford to send their kids to Mother's Day Out and private preschool, and that's great. But some we can afford, or we are not ready to send the kids to Mother's Day Out, or something. Maybe the kids we believe is too young and we don't want to, and that's okay. So what we want to provide you, the parents, is to the with the resources, a curriculum that's going to give you some kind of structure of how to help your child at home. Is everything that we have created, all the activities that we created are very kids friendly. They seem more like playing than really doing homework or doing schoolwork, but in reality they are learning. So I believe you all came to the pretest. And again, the pretest, we are not trying to see who is smart, who knows everything, who is ready. That's not the purpose. The purpose of the pretest is for us to have a base on, okay, this is where this kid was when he or she started the program, and this is when we do the test at the end of the school year in March. We can say, wow, look how much this kid improved. And you, the parents or the caregiver, can say, this is part of my work, and my kid is here because of the work that we did together with the Ready program. So it's pretty simple. That's why when we invited you, we said this is not a drop off program. This is not like, oh, I'm going to drop my son there and I'm going to go shopping and then I'm going to come back. We want you participating on this as much as possible, because if not, it's not going to work. That's simple. It's going to be as effective as you make it effective. We have seen parents, again, we have done this since 2017, even through the pandemic. That's how we started the virtual part of the program. And we have seen so much improvement in the children. We have seen children that start with zero knowledge of letter recognition, uppercase, lowercase, letter sound. They don't know anything when they start the program. And by March, those kids have mastered all their ABCs. And when I say ABC, it's not just A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They know more than singing the ABC. They can recognize the letter uppercase, the lowercase. They can recognize the sound of each letter, which is very important for reading. They can even read some high frequency words or recognize some high frequency words that is super important for them to know when they come to kindergarten. So that's the goal of the program. And with that, I'm just going to move into, I think I already told you the first slide of my presentation. So, okay, can everybody see my slide? Yes? Okay. So the goals are simple, is engage you and your child in fun and enriching academic activities that will prepare them for kindergarten and beyond. We want to provide you, the families, with resources that will help you, cultivate academic and social emotional growth for your child. And we want you to provide you with a space for children to get, for you and your children to get familiar with Alvin ISD and the school experience. Another thing that we have been able to do with this program is give advice to the parents. When we see that there are some programs in Alvin ISD that maybe can benefit your children. For example, we have been able to see kids that are having problem with speech, and maybe the parents didn't know, but because we know a little bit more, we can suggest, hey, do you know about our speech program in Alvin ISD? So many parents didn't even know about this. Or we can see, we can support parents even with other children that you might have in the district, and then sometimes you don't know how to address some things. We are here. I'm here to be that link between you and your other children's schools. Please always feel free to reach out to me if you have any concern, anything that you don't know about how our school system works here in Alvin ISD. I want to be the person that you feel good about calling and asking questions. We're going to be almost a year together, and I hope that this stand beyond the Ready program. I have parents that I taught their kids back in 2017, and they still call me. They still ask me for questions. They are still, keep me posted about what the progress of their children. So this is just the beginning of our relationship as long as I am here in Alvin ISD. So the program expectations are pretty simple. Every Monday at 8 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be sending you, the parents, email with a link that has a platform that is very interactive. I'm gonna show it to you in a little bit. So that platform is gonna be the part of the program that is for the parents. So it's your responsibility. Open that email every Monday when you receive it. And then when you start clicking on the platform, you're gonna see the weekly video. And in there, you're gonna have Miss Reddington, who is gonna be the teacher for your child. She's going to be explaining to you every one of the activities that you and your child will be doing during the week. We have several activities spread out in 5 days. You can pick and choose and do them any way that is good for you or for your child. We do not recommend more than sitting for 15 to max of 20 minutes at a time every day. Remember, these are babies. I mean, they are 3, 4 years old. I think I have a couple of early 5 that will be turning 5 later after September. But they're still young, and pretending to sit them 30 minutes, 1 hour to do something is not going to work. So my suggestion is that you spread out this activity, and maybe you do a couple in the morning and then you do another one in the afternoon. Or your child. If your child is better after he or she wakes up and they are in good mood in the morning, then maybe the morning is going to be the one that works for you guys. If the afternoon is when your kid is more alert and more happy and they want to do more activities, then maybe it's in the afternoon. Um, we are expecting that you guys read with them, or we suggest that you read to them 5 days a week for 15 to 20 minutes. So that is on top of the activities that we're going to send. And I'm going to show you that in the platform that we send you, we suggest books that you can read for your kids. We even put the links of the read alouds for those books. So that way, if you don't have the books, you have a read aloud that you can sit down and you can do it together with your child. And every week after you watch the video, there is a link in the platform that you have to click and you have to sign that you watched the video. And there's a couple questions like, what did you learn this week? Or how is your child doing this week? That is only, I mean, two reasons. Once, we want to make sure that you are watching the videos, because if you don't watch the videos, then half of the program is not going to be working. Okay. And also because this is a grant funded program and we need to show that we are actually working with you guys. And since we're doing this part virtually, you are receiving everything through an email. We want to make sure that we have that data that says um, what your guys are experiencing with the part of the program that is for the parents. That's why that question, what is working for you, is very important, because that let us know what we can do to help you better. Okay. And I'm going to stop right here to tell you a little bit more about the teacher that you guys are going to have, you and your kids. So she's not here today because she has Bible study every Wednesday morning. So, I mean, she's very, uh, she don't mess with that. But anyway, her name is Miss Pam Bridington. Maybe some of you met her this past week when we were testing. And Miss Pam Bridington, I'm going to tell you, you and your children are blessed. She is a retired teacher from Alvin ISD, and she spent 35 years working in pre K. So she is a guru. I mean, she knows so much about this age group that I just, every time that I hear her talk and give me some ideas for the program, I just go like, okay, we have to change everything because she's that good. So when I started working in Alvin ISD, she was my mentor, and I learned. I can tell that everything that I know about teaching, I learned from her. So you have the best teacher that I could ever find for this program. She's going to be doing the videos for you, but she also is going to be doing the class for your kids. So your children are going to be every week for 1 hour with an amazing teacher. She knows so much, so it's going to be a great experience for them. You can be sure of that. So yeah, so her name is Miss Pam Reddington, and you will meet her on Monday when you guys bring the kids and when you come to our first class, or Tuesday. Important dates. So we, as you know, I already sent you your time and the day that your kid is going to be coming to school. The program is going to be either Thursdays. We have a class that is coming from 9 to 10, and then we have another class that is coming from 10:30 to 11:30, or Friday, 9 to 10, or 10:30 to 11:30. However, next week, which is our first week, we are going to start on Monday and Tuesday, because our team has to be out in a conference after Wednesday. So we couldn't start on Thursday or Friday, but we want to start this coming week, because if not, we're going to be a week behind before the Christmas break. So please make sure that you are ready to come on Monday the 2nd, or Tuesday, October the 3rd. So how do you know what day you're going to come? If you were supposed to come on Thursday, please come on Monday at the same time that you are assigned on Thursday. If you were supposed to come on Friday, please come on Tuesday. There are a couple parents that already talked to me. They told me that they couldn't come on Monday, but they can come on Tuesday. They made arrangement with me, and that is okay. We can make certain arrangement. I cannot change everybody because then it's going to be so complicated for us. But in case by case, if you have work on Monday, Tuesday, and you cannot make it, please let me know. Send me an email and let me know. But for now, everybody, the Thursday group is going to come on Monday, and the Friday group is going to come on Tuesday, only this coming week. After that, we go back to Thursdays and Fridays. Okay? So that's this week when we start. Here are the important dates. Okay, so okay, hold on. I have somebody joining. Okay, so here are the important dates. Please mark your calendar so you don't put anything, you don't put any doctor's appointment, anything on these days. So it's just 1 hour a week. If you missed the hour, if your child missed this hour, he's gonna miss a lot, or she's gonna miss a lot. Occasionally, we can make some changes. Like, let's say that you have a doctor's appointment on Thursday and you want to change that week to Friday. Please talk to Miss Reddington or talk to me, and we will make that change. So we can be flexible like that. What we cannot do is changing everybody to Friday or everybody. I mean, we can make certain changes. We try to keep the classes to 16 to 17 kids per class, and we can eventually add two or one, depending on circumstances that you might have, so that you don't miss the week. But try to not make it a habit where, oh, I'm tired today, I'm not going to go today, I'm going to go tomorrow. We have to know, we need to know ahead of time. Okay. If it's a Thursday that your child woke up and is sick, then don't ask to bring it on Friday, because if it's sick on Thursday, most likely it's going to still be sick on Friday. So we don't want anybody coming to spread germs. So just keep it until next week. But if it's something like my car broke down and I don't have a car today, but I will be able to go tomorrow, then yes, just let us know and we'll try to be flexible with you. So save these dates, because these are going to be the dates that we are. December 14, we do a holiday celebration. This is a day that is, last year was beautiful. We were able to do it at the Alvin Train Depot, and we partner with our state representative. He came, he read to the kids. We had the book bus come and we gave books for the kids for Christmas. And we also had a bank that donated some um, stuffed animals for the kids. We're hoping to do something similar this year. I don't know how it's going to look, but we're going to make it very special for the children. Yes, Miss Level.
Uh, I have a question because on the schedule, November 20, I think that is on a Monday. I think it should be November 30, no?
Yeah, that is November. Yes, I'll change that. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, we'll make that change. I'll make that change before I share the presentation with you guys. Thank you so much. To be the 30th. Yes. Okay, so yeah, because we have the Thanksgiving break, and that's why it's November 30th and December 1st. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, you know what? Let me see. Okay, no, I'm not gonna be able to change it right now, but I'll change it before I share it with you. Let's see. Let me go back. Okay, so yeah, December we're gonna have that holiday celebration, and we bring the book bus to the children so that they can check out books. We don't have the date yet, but most likely we're gonna bring it one time in October, and we're gonna bring it one time in November. So that way the children can check out books for them and have the experience of the book bus and all that. They love it. And in the spring semester, we add a little bit of math to the program. So in the spring semester, fall semester is just all literacy. So it's everything based on literacy. In the spring semester, we continue with literacy, but we add math. So it's math embedded in literacy. So we start doing some math with the children as well. We are planning to bring the STEM bus for the children to have the experience of the STEM bus as well. So, but those days, we will communicate those days with you as we progress in the school year, okay? And the classes are going to be at the same center where you took the kid to do the evaluation. So it's going to be the same place where we were doing the evaluations. We have a surprise for you guys. We order and we are going to have t-shirts for all the kids. They are yellow t-shirts with the Ready program logo in the front. We will love for you. We're going to give them to you the first day of school. And we will love for you guys to bring them with the shirt every time that you come to the school. That way they identify, we want them to get into that routine of what they're doing, so they know when I put my shirt, it's because I'm going to school and this is kind of my uniform. Uh, if it's dirty, you forgot to wash it, you don't have it on that day, nobody's going to tell you, kid, you need to go, you cannot be in the class. But let's try to keep it a standard where all the kids come with their shirts, so that way they all feel, just create a little bit more of the climate of our Ready program for them. Okay. But again, nobody's gonna get in trouble if you don't do it. If the kid woke up and I don't want to wear that today, that's okay. Not a big deal. Don't have them wear it that day. So we'll give you those the first day of school. Okay, so this is the parent platform. So you're gonna receive the link, and you're gonna receive when you click the link, it's gonna look like that. So I'm gonna click on the link, and this is exactly what you're gonna be receiving every Monday. Okay, so you're gonna click on the link, and it's gonna open something like this. So if you see, I put signs everywhere so you know what you have to do. Okay, so when you click on start, oh hold on, let me share that because I'm sharing that window. Give me just a second. I was not sharing that window. Okay. Okay. So this is a platform. So when you click start, you're going to click start. And the first slide that you're going to see is the video with Miss Reddington on it. Okay. So it's pretty simple. You are going to click on this video, and then Miss Reddington is going to talk to you for about this video is 37 minutes. And
welcome parents to
Can you hear
week
it?
2 of our Ready program. I hope you all have enjoyed last week's activities of fine motor and pre-writing skills. I've really enjoyed the Facebook page. If you've joined that and seen all the activities your children have been doing, it's just awesome. And you parents are doing a great job.
Anyway,
Please take
gonna move it
ownership.
along. So when you go, she's going to be showing you, for example, here.
Syllable awareness and rhyme. The first activity on this week's platform is called the rhyme game. Again, I told you this may be a little bit difficult for your child. You are going to find in your collection of things these rhyming cards. Now, if your child has never played memory before, this may not be the place to start. You may want.
Okay, so I'm not going to go through the whole video because you're going to be watching that, but it's very important that you watch the video because she's going to explain to you each activity, how you're going to do it, why you have to do it, and she's going to give you so many advice on what to do if something is not working with your child, how to change the activity if it's not working the way that we have it. And we're going to show you even the pages where those activities are on your parent activity book that you receive with your bag. So I don't know if you have gone through your bag already, but I would suggest that you go over everything that you have in your bag and find a booklet that is called the parent activity book, because that's the parent activity. That's where we tell you what activities.
It is now 10 o'clock. Please record your attendance. It is now 10 o'clock. Please record your
attendance time. Okay, so the parent activity books, even though we put in the video, we put the page, so she tells you in this page you're gonna find this activity and these are the material and this is the card that you're gonna use. But if you want, you can go to your parent activity book and it's very well explained. It's gonna tell you what you need to find in your bag, how you're gonna do it, and how you can even extend the activity. If it's too easy for your child, how you can extend it a little bit more. Okay. So this is the first slide that you need to watch on. I'd suggest that you watch this on Monday so you can start the whole week with your child and do everything with your child. Then when you click here if you saw, let's see, there's a little hand that tells you click on the logo to go to the next page. So when you click in here, you have every day of the week that you can go and click on the day 1. For example, you click on day 1, and then you're going to have the page of the booklet where that activity is, how to do it. She already explained it in the video, but now you have here the pages, and you also have your booklet. So you have it everywhere. And then here are some videos that we have selected that go with whatever it is that we're doing, so your kids can have access to videos that we picked and choose to go accordingly with the program. Okay. Later, as we progress, we also gonna add here some games, interactive games that your kids can do, books that your kids can read with you. So everything is gonna be here. So it's very simple. If you click on the video, you're gonna click, and the video is gonna start playing. Okay, so you don't have to go anywhere. Right. you click on the video. Now, if you see here, it says click on the logo to go to the main page. So you click on the logo and then you go to the main page. And like that, you can go to day 2, and then you click on the logo and go to the main page. You can click on week 3, and you can go here and see you have videos in every page that you can do with your kids. When you finish day 5, then you click on attendance. And when you click on attendance, that's what I was referring about. You have to fill out this form. It's pretty simple. It asks for your email, the parent last name, first name, the preschooler name, first name. What is one thing you learned from this week videos? Very short answer. We don't need you to, go into one essay. And then here, after the first week, how are things going? What has your child learned? What is your child struggling with? I mean, that is up to you. If they are struggling with something, please let us know, because when you let us know, then Miss Printon can address that the next time they see you, okay? Or the next time that she's with the kids. So that's very important that you fill out this page, all right? Are you looking at this page or not? Because now that I'm realizing, I think that it goes.
No, we're not.
Okay, let me show you the page where the attendance is. Hold on.
I can't see anything. I'm on the phone call. Is there?
I'm recording the phone call and I'm gonna share this with you.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the attendance ticket. It looks like this. Okay, it looks just like this. So it's very simple. So you go your last name, first name, the preschooler last name, first name. What is one thing you learned from this week video? And then after the first week, how are things going? And then you hit submit. Okay, so it's pretty simple. So you do this every week, please. Okay, it's very important that you do this every week. I already explained the reasons why we need these. We need this because we need to have, first, you let us know how's it going. And then secondly, we need to make sure that you guys are actually keeping up with the program. So this is a platform. This is a parent platform that you're going to be doing every week. So you can have the link in your computer and go every week. And I mean, every day you can click on the days. Or if you want, you can see, okay, day 2, these are the activity, and you can mark those on your book. Remember, you have your book. So if you don't want to do this every day, you can just, the first day that you receive this, you can kind of see which one are the activities that you're going to have to be doing, and just mark those in your booklet, okay? It's always good to go back to Miss Reddington video, because like I say, she has so many good ideas and suggestions for you to do the activities that you can decide if you want to watch the video all at once. The videos are never going to be longer than maybe 35 minutes. I mean, it's going to be 35. Sometimes they're going to be 25 minutes. So you're not going to have to spend a whole hour watching that video. So please, please, please make a habit to every Monday morning to watch the video before you start the week. So that way you can implement all the activities with your child. Okay.
So do we fill out the attendance sheet the Monday of that week or by the end of the week?
I will prefer the end of the week, because that way you can tell me what was I mean, if there was something like, I remember last year, there were a lot of kids struggling with cutting, right? The first week we introduced activities where they have to practice cutting. And we were able to read the parent feedback, and we realized that there were a lot of kids that were having trouble with cutting. So then the next week, Miss Rinton and we were working a little bit more with the cutting when we were doing the activity with the parents in the classroom. Then we were making sure that we were kind of redirecting and seeing what the kids were doing that were not right. Like, for example, we were able to see that there were about 3 kids in one of her class that were left-handed, and they were using right-handed scissors. And the parents told us, oh, we didn't even know that they were left-handed scissors. So right away, we bought a lot of left-handed scissors and we kept it in the room. So we knew that for those children, we needed to give them left-handed scissors. So that's why it's important that you tell us what's going on and what is being difficult for your child. It's just a way to help them and help you. Remember, I like to see this program as a partnership between you guys and us to help your child. So We are helping us with everything that we know that works, and we want you to let us know when something is not working, so we might be able to find different ways to do for you to do stuff. Also, if you have, we cannot diagnose a kid. I mean, there are some parents that come and tell us, I think my kid might be autistic, or I think my kid might have ADHD. We never going to tell you, oh yes, we think. I mean, we are not diagnosticians, so we can't do that. But what we are educators. We have been in the classroom, and we can suggest, okay, yes, maybe we can call a district diagnostician to come into the classroom and observe your child. That's something that we have done in the past with some of the kids that we have had in the program. When the parents are very concerned, we talk to our special ed education, and we send somebody to come and just observe, sit down in the classroom and observe, and then they might give us a better suggestion of what to do. We have been able to see kids that needed a speech. We call the speech pathologist for the district, and they come, they observe the kid, they make an appointment with the parents. So, neither Miss Reddington or myself are going to be able to tell you, oh, yes, your kid has ADHD. We are not doctors, and we are not diagnostician, but we can suggest. Maybe bring people from the district that know what they're doing, and sit in the class and observe your child, if that's something that you want. But that's not the main purpose of the program. But if we can work with you and early and give your child the help they need early, that's much better. And we do. Not many parents know that we have programs. They are for 3 years old. When they have some kind of special need, like they might be like behavior problems or ADHD, or they are in the spectrum or something like that, and they don't know that they don't have to wait until they are in kindergarten in the district to use some of the programs that we have available, like a speech. You don't have to be enrolled. The kid doesn't have to be in kindergarten to start receiving a speech services from the district. As long as you live in the district, then you can receive those services. So we'll talk about that, and please keep open communication with Miss Reddington. You're going to be more in touch with Miss Reddington than with me. With me, you can be in touch via email, but I'm not going to be there every day that you come, but Miss Reddington will be there. So please talk to her and let her know any concern that you might have, okay? All right, so let's go back. So everybody's clear with the way that the platform works, and because this is very important for you parents, that you know how this works. And this is something that works in your on your phone or your computer. I will prefer that if you are going to be doing this with your child, the part of the videos, you do it on a computer, so it's larger for them, but you don't have to. You can do this on your phone. You can click on the link right on your phone, and you can watch the videos and everything. It works perfectly on the phone, iPad, or a computer. Okay. All right. So let me go back to my presentation so we can keep going. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Let me get English. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's the parent platform, and now let's talk about the circle time. So circle time is critical for the student. This is where we introduce the student to the classroom setting. Let me tell you that you are the lucky group, because this is the first year that we actually have a real classroom. So in the past, we have had to use maybe a church that we have a little space, or we had a classroom just with a carpet and we sat and that's all we had. So this year, the district decided to give us a couple classroom and set them up just like a pre-K classroom. So this year we have table, we have beautiful rugs, we have computer, we have projectors. So the kids are going to be actually exposed to what a classroom looks like in pre-K or kindergarten. So most of the class is just 1 hour. So we are not going to be doing what the kids normally do in a whole day of school, right? It's going to look more like what we call in school circle time, where the kids are sitting on the rug with the teacher doing activities. So what we're modeling for the circle time is pretty much what is called in the classroom the reading block. So Miss Reddington will be doing some songs with them. And remember, when we sing songs with little 3 and 4 year old, we are developing their oral language, the model skills. So I mean, there's a reason we are not just having fun. Yes, we are having fun, but we are picking and choosing those songs so that they are learning something. So when we're doing letters, most of the songs are going to be related to letters. If we are working on colors, most of the songs are going to be related to colors. So they can learn what we are doing in the home and what we're doing in the classroom. She also is going to be spending time reading books to them in the way the books are read to kids in the classroom. So how does that look? She's reading and she is prompting the kids to ask questions, or she's asking questions to the kids that will make them kind of like have a little bit more of high level thinking to respond to the questions. Then she might be doing a shared writing. Shared writing is when the teacher is maybe writing something on a chart, or she's writing something, she's making a graph, like we call the thinking maps. That's she might be doing what we call a circle map, where she puts something in the middle and then the kids have to brainstorm things. She might say, okay, what do we do when we are upset? I know that's one of the first few classes we talked about managing our feelings and what to do when we are, frustrated or angry. And she has a little picture of a little kid that is angry in the middle, and then the kids brainstorm. She tried to develop that oral skill, like, okay, what do you do when you are angry? And they might say, I cry, and then she writes cry. The reason is because we want the kids to understand that when they speak, they can also write what they are speaking. So if the spoken word can be also a written word. So that's what it is called shared writing, is when she's writing what the kids are saying or they are brainstorming together. She might do some interactive games with the kids when they have, I know that there's at a point where we are working on letter sounds, and she has a circle map with the letter in the middle, and she might show them pictures, and she might say, okay, this is the letter A, and then she might have an apple, and she say, apple, what letter we used to start the word apple? And then they can shout out, A. So okay, come and put it in here. So they might come and they might put it on the board. So that's interacting with them. So it's pretty simple, but we try to do that in the classroom. Is called the writing reading workshop, and that's what we're trying to do with them. So when they come to kindergarten, they have seen it. We also do calendar. Calendar is very important. It's a huge part of the classroom in every grade. In every elementary school grade, they spend time doing the calendar, because with the calendar, we do so many things. We might do the number of the day. We might do the days of the week, the month of the year, the weather, how the weather. So we start talking about all those things that they are going to be doing in the classroom when they come to us in kindergarten or pre-K. So that's what it looks like. The first 45 minutes, they are by themselves with Miss Reddington. And we have a lot of volunteers. We have ladies from the Alvin Retired Teacher Association. They partner with us. And the first few weeks, they are on board and they come and they help us, because we do have kids that they are crying. They don't want to stay. So they help us bring the parents if we need to bring the parents, or take the kid out for a little bit and try to join the parents. So we have some helper. The first semester, most of the time, we have helper until the kids get settled and they get familiar with Miss Reddington and all that. And that's why we said that we need you in the building. So this is not a drop-off program. So it's not something that you can drop off your kid and go do some errand really quick and then come back in an hour. You need to be in the building. So we have 2 parent classroom, one for the English group, one for the Spanish group, that you can be in that classroom. We're going to ask you to stay in those classroom, in your English classroom, And the reason is because that building is being used for another department. So we don't want parents roaming around the building. And also, if your child needs you, if your child is crying too much, we're going to go to that classroom to call for you, and you're going to have to come and maybe sit for a little while. We suggest that you try your best to, if they are crying, just sit for a little bit and then step out. And we're going to try to manage to stay with the kids and for them to stay by themselves. We have had parents that the first 2 or 3 weeks they have to be sitting in the classroom, and that's okay, but we're going to ask you to sit maybe in the back of the classroom so they can see you, they can see that you are there, but you are not sitting with them. We want them to understand, okay, you're going to sit here and you're safe with us, and your parents are next door. So we're going to be working on that as needed. uh, but please don't be peeking on the window of the classroom. I know that we love to see our kids doing what they do, but if they are calming down, if they are settling, and then they see you on the window, they're going to start crying again. Okay, so you're going to be pretty close. You're going to be right there next to them. The room is actually next door. Uh, but please try to be there for the first 45 minutes. Be away from them unless we need you. The last 15 minutes of the classes, we bring you and you're gonna join us, and we're gonna do an activity together. Most of the time it's like a craft activity that you and your child will be doing together. And it's gonna be related most of the time to the book that Miss Readington read to them that day. So that way you guys can have that parent-child working together. And also, we can kind of monitor. Miss Rinton will be walking around. I will be giving you some advices. Like, for example, if she noticed that your child is not holding the pen correctly, the pencil correctly, or the crayon correctly, then maybe she can give you some ideas on how to work on that. If Miss Ridington see that the kid is putting a lot of glue to glue something, then she might suggest, okay, why don't you work on just one little dot, and things that we do in the classroom that you might not be aware of. Then we're going to be kind of working with you on that as well. So it's a great time for you to learn with Miss Reddington and the kid, everybody together. And it's fun. It's really fun, those last 15 minutes. While you are waiting in the parent classrooms for your kids, those first 45 minutes, I'm going to be playing the video. So that might be the day that you watch the video, although Thursday and Friday to watch the video is too late. I say that it will be too late because you would have missed the whole week of working with your child. So please, you're going to get the video at 8 o'clock in the morning. So watch it in the morning and start working on those activities on Monday. So maybe by Friday you're done and you don't have to be spending time doing any activity on the weekends. Now, you don't have to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday until Friday. You can pick and choose. You can do one day and maybe the next day you work. And you cannot do anything the next day, but then you do Wednesday. And then maybe Thursday is a day that is busy for you. Maybe you work on Friday and then Saturday and Sunday. That's okay. That's up to you. That make it work for you and your child. If you have older kids, if you have kids in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, they love to do these activities with their younger siblings. And they are going to be learning as well. So, and involve the whole family. If you have older kids, make it a family affair where they are helping the younger child, because that way they're going to get excited about everybody working together. Most of the time, this program, the moms are the ones doing it. Get the dad, if to do it. Some of the years we have our grandparents are the ones that are taking care of the kids during the week, and that's awesome. We love to see the grandparents working with the kids. So this is a family affair, so everybody can work with the child. And the more they see you excited about doing this, the more excited they're gonna get. So please, be excited for them, because you're gonna love it. You're gonna really like it. So here I put the circle time. I already sent all these times to you guys. I'm going to share this with you. Check that your child is in one of these lists. So I have 2 pages with all the name of the kids and the times that you guys are supposed to come. If you don't see your child's name here, please email me and let me know name, last name, and make sure that I know before Monday, okay? I think that I have everybody, but I have missed somebody. So please, I'm going to share this with you and let me know if you don't see it, okay? If you don't see your child's name. And again, I'm going to share this presentation with you guys. I forgot to, yes, Nancy, Miss Nancy, you're muted. You can,
Yes, I have a couple questions. So, the for the Friday, it's gonna be the same time from 9 on Tuesday, 9 to 10.
Yes, yes. So, for example, let's go back here. So, let's say Kate Olson, okay? So, Kate is scheduled to come every Friday from 9 to 10. So, Kate is going to have to come on Tuesday from 9 to 10, okay? If we have a child here, like let's see, Alicia. If Alicia is scheduled to come Thursday at 9 a.m. So she's gonna have to come on Monday, the first week. Okay. So you're just gonna change the day of the week. The time is gonna stay the same, but if it's Thursday, it's gonna be Monday. If it's Friday, it's gonna be Tuesday. Okay.
Okay, my second question is there because you mentioned that there, if we don't do the attendance sheet, then we have two missing attendance, we could be dropped. Is there a cutoff? Because I heard you mention, working on the weekend and so forth. Is there a cutoff
No,
time that it
no.
needs to be turned in?
So I'll check. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have time to check every week and see. But then, like every 2 weeks, we go and we check and we see. So my suggestion is that you do this after you do the activities. We do expect that you do the activities for each week by Sunday. Okay. So by Sunday, you should have entered your attendance because on Monday you're gonna get the next week. And if you didn't do the activities for the first week, then you're gonna be delayed. So we are just trying to keep you on track, okay? So don't see this as a reprimand. This is a way to keep you organized and to keep you on track. And let me tell you, one of the best feedback that we have had from parents that have done this program in the past is the structure that we give you guys to do the activities and to keep up with the activities. If you start like skipping videos and okay, this week I don't have time, I'm going to do all these next week, and next week okay, I don't have time, so now I have 2 weeks worth of activity. We are trying to build up on skills after each week. So if you miss 1 week and then we start the second week, you might be missing some skills that we already did in the first week. For example, letters. We don't go all the letters, we go like 3 or 4 letters per week that we want you guys to work with your children. So if you miss those 3 letters, you're gonna pretend then you're gonna have to do 6 letters on the next week. And then that's gonna put a lot of stress on the child. So we're trying to do this in a way that is gonna be very easy for you and very easy for your child. Okay. Now I understand if you are traveling, let's say you have a family vacation and you guys are traveling, that's okay. Just let us know. Anna, the whole family was on a family trip, or we had to go on a family emergency or something like that. Things happen, and we are okay. So when I put in here after 2 unexcused absences, your child will be dropped off the program. We are trying. I mean, it's just 1 hour per week. So when you put all this together, is 18 weeks that you have. If you miss this week and next week and the next week, then you're not doing anything. The truth is you're not doing anything. And we do have a waiting list. I will prefer another child to jump in the program and to join the program, somebody that is going to do it. So we are, you saw all the materials that we gave you. I mean, we give you a lot of resources. We give you a lot of we bring the book bus, we bring the STEM bus, we're going to bring last year we were able to secure a grant where we bought readers to every student. We gave them a box of readers. So we're going to do a lot of stuff for you guys, and in return we want you to come do the activities with the kids, and have the kids present at the classes, okay? Now, don't bring a child if they're sick, okay? If they're sick, we don't want everybody getting sick. But don't skip before you, because you didn't want to wake up and you didn't want to bring your kid. Please, just be constant. Show them that this is a commitment and we're going to do this. I don't care if you want or not. We're going to do this because this is a commitment that we did with the district, and we're going to do it. So, but we're flexible. don't feel like we're going to be on you. We have a lot. And the good thing is that we have 2 days a week. So we always can make a little change. If you cannot make it on Thursday, but you can come on Friday, please let us know. If you cannot come to the 9 a.m. class, but you can come to the 10:30, please let us know. Okay. When we said don't make it like we're gonna do this all the time. If you are constantly changing, we might talk to you and say, hey, you need to pick one day. You need to be more constant. And all this is part of what we're showing the kids. Okay. If we tell the kid, well, that's okay. Tomorrow we wake up a little bit later because we can go on Friday. What they're gonna learn? They're gonna learn it's okay not to be responsible, not to be on time, not to be, not to do what we were supposed to do. So it's part of that. And we have about 16 to 17 kids in each class. So that's why I wouldn't like to add more than 3 to each class if needed. Like, let's say 3 kids tell me that they cannot come to the 9 a.m. class, but they're going to come on the 10:30 class. Then we're putting this class over to 20 students. Okay. So, I mean, it's 20 is still a good number for one teacher, but the smaller the class, the better. And that's why we separated this into, I think Thursday is the class that has less kids. We have 15 kids on Thursday. And we made it on purpose because I know it's the first day, it's Monday, it's at 9 a.m. So we wanted to give you a break to start a little bit later. But then Thursday at 10:30, and then Fridays, they're pretty full. I think Friday we have 16. So we have 17 on this class, 16 on this class, and then we have 17 on this one and 15 on this one, I think. And I'm still waiting. I think that we have like space for 2 more children in the program. After some of you guys didn't, well, some of the parents didn't realize that they have to be in the program and they decided not to do it. So I have if you know anybody, we have about 3 more spots for kids in the program. Something that I didn't share with you, but I want to share. Let me see if I can look it really quick. Is our Facebook page. So we do have a Facebook page. I'm trying to look in here to find it. Hold on, so I can show it to you. It's called the Ready Program. If you have not joined us for the Ready Program page, I will suggest that you do. I'm trying to look for it. Hold on. Let me look so I can show it to you. Okay, let me share that page so you guys can see it. So if you don't do Facebook, that's okay. But if you do Facebook, I will highly suggest that you join us here because it's a fun way to keep up with what everybody's doing. So it looks like this. And what we do in this page is it's a closed group first. So nobody else, everybody has to answer some question before they join the group. I'm the one that accept the people. And if they are not in the program, I don't accept them. So this is only previous parents from the Ready program. They have been in the group. District administrators, we have people from our curriculum department. They are in this group. The teachers and the classes, the English class and the Spanish class. So it looks kind of like this. So this is where we put announcements. So I do announcement. If we have anything that we need to let you know, we will share that with you. But we also have, like this is a kid that was in the program last year. So they post their things. We do like when we have things that are going to be beneficial for you guys. This is when we were promoting the school supplies distribution. But then let me go down here so you can see what it looks like during the school year. So during the school year, we might have a kid like this, like they are doing, they're showing us what they're doing in the school. This is at home, so they share what they're doing. So you can see, you can pose your child reading or doing whatever they're doing. So it's pretty fun to see the students doing the activities. And we always commend Miss Readington and I. We always commend for the children, and this is a great way for you guys to show the kids and say, "Hey, look, Miss Readington said that you were doing a great job," and they can see their friends. So it's up to you. So I'm going to send you that link. I'm going to add the link to the presentation at the end. And if you haven't joined the group, the Facebook group, I will recommend you to join us, and it will be great. Everything that I do on Facebook group, on the Facebook group, if I put an announcement, I always make sure to send an email as well, because I know not everybody do Facebook. So I always use email. I'm gonna try this year to see if we all can use Remind as well, something like what the school use, that is you get it on your phone. I know that it's sometimes easier for parents, but email will be our primary way of communicating with you guys. So please be mindful, if you read an email from me, um, it will be related to the Ready program. And I always put Ready at the beginning, so you know that it's about Ready. Take a little bit of time to read that email. Don't just skip it. I won't send you email unless it's something important. So every Monday at 8 o'clock, you will receive an email from me. Might be 8:30, but I set it up to go out at 8 on Mondays. And then after that, just if we need to make any changes, I will let you know. Okay. But other than that, I will be seeing you every Thursday or Friday. Yes, Miss Evelyn.
Uh, Coming in Tuesday, I get your information on Monday. How much are we expected to know when we come in on this Tuesday, since it will not be Friday?
Nothing. Don't worry. So
Okay.
you receive the first email this Monday. Okay. But of course, you might not even get to see it on Monday. So guess what? We're gonna play it for you. So you might watch it when the kids are in the class. Then we're gonna be playing the videos for you guys. Okay. And when you are in the parent group, even though we're gonna be playing the video, please feel free, if you need to bring your computer and you need to work from there. I mean, you some parents bring their computers and they're doing work when they're waiting for the kids. So it's 1 hour that you're gonna be, well, 45 minutes that you're gonna have to be in that room. And again, we have bathrooms, we have everything, but the only thing that we ask you is don't leave the building, even outside, because last year we sometimes had to go and get parents from outside of the building. We didn't know where they were, and the kids needed them. If they need to go to the bathroom, we don't take them to the bathroom. We prefer you guys to take them to the bathroom. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the parent group room and say, Miss Evelyn, your child needs to go to the bathroom, and then you can go to the bathroom with your child. So stay in the room, but bring, if you have something to be working on, or you want to read a book or whatever it is, or just mingle with the other parents and get to know the other parents. So it's a good opportunity. You're going to be with 16, 17 other parents. So, it's a time for you guys to also build up a community of parents, and you all have children the same age. So you can ask questions among each other, and it's a pretty neat program. I'm very proud of what we have achieved with the kids. We have parents that have returned to the program. They have done it one time, and now they're doing it again. And we love to have that. That tells you that speaks about the program and how much it helps the parents, and the children. So if you don't have any more questions, this is for all
Yes,
today.
question.
Yes.
Yeah, the crafts that we brought home, should we still bring it during going to school or?
The bag, no, don't bring anything. You don't need to bring anything. Okay.
Okay.
The bag that we gave you is for the activities that you have to do at home. So your
Okay.
children don't need anything. We have everything in the classroom. So they don't need, some of the kids bring a backpack. They go to school and they want to bring a backpack. That's up to you. They don't need to bring anything. Okay. So I don't know if you join. I'm gonna repeat that we are gonna give you T-shirts for the kids. They're very cute. They're yellow with the Ready program, and we will ask you if possible if they can wear that shirt when they come to school. That will be amazing to have all of them with the same shirt, but it's not mandatory. I mean, please don't get into a fight with your child if they don't want to wear that shirt on one day or 2 days or never. That's okay, we understand. Is just asking you, is cute for pictures that we take and things that we do, and for them to see, okay, this is my school, this is how I go to school, and just make it an experience for them. But by any means, take it as, if we don't have it clean, then we're not going to go to school because they're not going to let him come. No. That's not a problem. That's a gift from us to you, to your child.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. And I hope everybody, well, I think that I have everybody here today, but if you ever have a problem like not having a computer to log in to watch your videos, for your kid to watch the videos or something, let us know. We might be able to provide you with an iPad. We're not doing anything that you need to have an iPad. In the past, we used to do something that was called Imagine Learning. We're not doing that anymore. But if a technology become an issue for you, like my computer broke and I don't have where to watch the video for my kids to do the lead activities that we send them on the platform, please let me know, okay? And we'll work out we might be able to provide you with an iPad for this part of the program. So it's going to be a landed, so it's going to be something that you have to return at the end of the school year, but at least you can still do it, okay? All right. Well, if there's no more question, remember, I'm here for you for the whole school year and hopefully for the years to come. You have my email. I'm going to share the presentation has my email. I'd rather you to contact if you have any question. Miss Worthington is amazing, but since she's not a teacher, she's a contracted employee. I don't think she has Alvin ISD email, so you can email me anything that you have a question. Now, in person, when you come with your child, please talk to her, let her know anything that you might need from her or from us if I'm not there. Most likely the first 2 weeks I will be there, but if later on, if I'm not there and you need to speak to me, all the time you can send me an email or you can call me, okay? The phone number that I'm going to share with you with the presentation is my office number, but I get it on my phone. So if you ever have, let's say, 7 p.m. at night before the day that your kid is supposed as Wednesday at 7, your child is sick, you can call and leave a message, and most likely I'm gonna be able to retrieve that message that night or the morning. So feel free to email or call me anytime you need. Okay. Thank you so much and welcome. We're gonna have a great time and your kids are gonna learn so much. So I appreciate you guys being part of the program.
Thank you for creating the program.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll see you
Thank you. Thank
Monday.
you.
We'll see you
Thank
Monday or
you.
Tuesday, okay?
Thank you, Miss Annie.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Delete this thing. I guess you just cut it off like this.